Hey, this is Justin with Constantly Calibrating here with Jack Pattillo from Achievement Hunter Rooster Teeth.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Not bad, not bad. We're throwing a little party here in Austin this weekend, so it's nice to have some people visit. Yeah.
But, well, first off, belated, but congratulations on the marriage, man.
No, thank you very much, yeah.
Anything feel different from making it official?
I mean, as far as like with Katie and I, or just like being a married man?
Just, I guess, being the married man. And
it's a little different, yeah. I mean, it's some, I know getting used to wearing a ring is kind of weird, actually. Like being able to not, put your fingers together anymore is a little strange. And yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I mean, it's all good. I don't think it's changed me that much, but hopefully that's a good thing.
All right. Well, let's get to this party. First of all, how does it feel to sit down?
It's nice. It's nice. Today was a busy day for me. I was on the center stage, like our gaming stage, for basically 3 hours in a row, which is a couple breaks in between. And then we had our panel this morning too. So it's been fun. But I mean, like our panel is at 10 a.m. in the morning, so I can't really go out and get too crazy. But with that being said, I still somehow manage to get home like 1 a.m. So I don't get a lot of sleep. So it's nice to kind of sit down and cool off.
Gotcha. Well, being RTX 2014 is definitely growing each year. How do you feel this RTX is going for you?
This is actually going really, really smoothly. Like the last couple RTXs, they've all done incredibly well, but it's still kind of hectic leading up to it. This year is more of like, okay, we got RTX next weekend. Okay, this later this week. Okay, we're starting RTX now. And not like no fires to put out, no chickens running around, their heads cut off. This is very much like, okay, everything's real smooth. I think the gaming companies now kind of understand what we're doing here, and like they understand our audience a lot better, and it's getting a lot easier for us, and our fans love it, and it's just getting bigger every year. And so we're still kind of reworking things. Like this year, last year we actually had an area where all the Achievement Hunter guys were to sign autographs. The problem with that was we ended up having people waiting in line for 6 to 8 hours, which that's ridiculous. We don't think anyone should have to do that ever. So we've kind of changed that up a little bit. Now we're doing more signings, but because of that, we might not get as much one-on-one time with people. But in response to that, we've done more center stage stuff. So like every single day, the Achievement Hunter guys have a Let's Play, so you can go and watch your favorite guys all playing together, and so kind of get that experience. So it's kind of we got a lot of plate spinning, and we're trying to make sure everyone's happy and kind of reworking it, and I think it's gone well so far.
Excellent. Well, start at the end. Let's jump to the beginning. How did you get your start with Rooster Teeth?
When it boils down to it, I got my start at Rooster Teeth from a poker game. It was basically I got a film degree from the University of Texas. I love video games. My first job out of college was working at a video game company cutting their trailers. And while I was doing that, I was writing for a website called Ain't It Cool News, which was a movie review website, or movie news rumor website. And the guy who owned it wanted me to do video game stuff. So I started writing about video games for his site. And then through that site, I made a friend who knew all the Rooster Teeth guys. And so he had a poker game, and I ended up meeting Bernie and Joel. And they had read my stuff, and they were like, hey, when we're not doing Red versus Blue, we kind of have downtime between seasons. Would you be interested in writing for us? And I said, sure. And so I wrote some stuff for them, and did that for a little while under contract. And then Jeff, he pitched this idea of Achievement Hunter to me, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Okay, and that's what I was about to ask too. It's like, how did the idea for Achievement Hunter come together?
Jeff was thinking of doing something more gaming related, more purely gaming related. And like me, I mean, Jeff and I both got hooked on achievements when they first came out. And Jeff actually did an achievement race with Bernie on Modern Warfare, and I think Modern Warfare 2, I forget. Anyway, one of those games, and he's loved it. And so like the achievement bug kind of hooked him. And so he had this idea of making a website dedicated to finding achievements and showing people how to get achievements. And yeah, like we were big fans like GameFAQs back in the day, and the Brady Games tutorial guides, things like that. And so it was like, let's do this, but like kind of add the Rooster Teeth spin of personality to it. So we'll do video guides, but with some like commentary that's a little bit more funny. And at the time it was a relatively new thing, and now you see tons of gaming channels, and the tutorial stuff is kind of transition more to Let's Play type stuff, and now you see streamers doing live Let's Plays basically. And so it's been fun to watch sort of the flow of this as the years have gone by.
Okay, and with that, Rooster Teeth's growing, Achievement Hunter growing. How do you decide, hey, we need that extra personality in here?
It's tricky, man. Like I'm employee number 9 for Rooster Teeth, all of Rooster Teeth, and we actually have 9 Achievement Hunter employees. But it's funny to kind of watch that growth. I mean, I'm number 9, but now we have like 80 something employees, and it kind of have blown up. But we're doing all these different things. And with Achievement Hunter, we're very careful about keeping our quality really, really high. And so because of that, if we're going to bring someone on new, we have to know that's the person. We have to know that's the guy we want, a guy or girl we want. And so we really, try to, we give people tests. Like, we've brought people in and, like, run some tests and be like, okay, edit this or, do commentary on this video and see how it goes. And, when we find someone like a Ray or a Michael, it's like, oh my God, obviously this works for us, but, some people it's like, okay, it's, maybe in the future we'll give you a shot, but right now, like, we'll move on. So it's tricky, it's like there's something you can't quantify about, like, when someone's got that sort of, that something that works, that makes you click with a group, that makes it, where you can bounce off of somebody and be funny. And so finding that is pretty damn hard.
Gotcha. And with RTX, I mean, we're here to see you.
Okay.
How do you handle that?
Meeting people. Like, honestly, like, I'm here to see you guys. I mean, that's one thing. Like, we upload stuff to YouTube and we see these numbers, these incredible numbers, but we don't see the people behind those numbers. And so to actually get to meet these people face to face, meet our fans face to face, we wouldn't be here without the fans. So it's kind of like when we go up on stage and we look out over a crowd of 1,000 people watching us play Grand Theft Auto, or 4,000, 5,000 people in a panel. It's overwhelming, and it's like, oh my God, these are the faces behind those numbers on our channels, and to actually get a chance to meet as many people as possible and, like, take photos with as many people as possible. And I've met people from all over the planet this way. I mean, heck, I met my wife through the website, and she was from Australia, and it's kind of cool to have this giant community that supports you and loves the stuff you make. And it's it's incredibly humbling, and I love it, and I want to keep doing it and make everyone happy.
Actually, and let's say from the start, like when you made that first achievement guide, did you ever think it would ever blow up to this level?
I had no idea. I had no idea it was going to blow up this big. I mean, like, I dreamed and hoped about some stuff, but I mean, I never would have imagined we'd be sitting here when with 30,000 people in Austin, Texas, on a July 4th weekend, doing this. It's been overwhelming, and here we are though. It happened somehow, some miraculous way it happened.
And with that, you definitely seem very humble about everything. Like, you're down to earth, easy to talk to, easy to approach, which even though we're extremely timid to do so.
Well, thank you.
With that, you're also generous as well. Like, you do a lot of charity work with Operation Supply Drop and what's it?
We got Extra Life and Child's Play. Those are 3 charities we support. Yeah, I mean, honestly, for me, like, I feel so lucky to be where I am now, that the attention that comes towards me, I try to deflect towards more positive things. Like, I'm just a dude who plays video games when it comes down to it. I literally sit at a desk, play video games for a living. So if I can sort of bend that, interest from me into, like, doing something good for the planet, I want to do that. I want to help kids in hospitals. I want to help soldiers. I want to do whatever I can to kind of, like, take whatever sort of, fame, this internet fame I've got, and actually apply it towards something that seems productive for the world. And the goal of life, right, is to make the world a better place when you leave it than with what you started, right? So for me, I just want to make the world a better place. And so if by some weird way me playing video games makes people enjoy the stuff I do, if I can take that and make the world a better place, let's go for it.
Oh, but with that, with that work, everything that you're doing right now, would it be the most inspirational moment that you realize, like, this is it, this is what I'm doing, I love it, and what point hit you as, like, I'm doing a good thing right now with it? The
end of the first the end of the first Child's Play we did, we raised over $250,000 in one day, basically, and that was like the holy shit moment. Basically, that was like, oh my God, like, it was so overwhelming. I mean, I'd been awake for, at that point, about 25, 26 hours. And we wrapped everything up, and it was kind of like everything hit me like this wall of, like, oh my God, the support for this, this little thing that I was like, I pitched to, Matt and Yvonne, our people at our company, going, hey, why don't we do the stream, raise some money, maybe it'll be good for us to get out there and, support this charity. And then, we raised $250,000, like, right out of the gate. I mean, we ended up raising $360,000, like, our first shot. And it's like, holy crap, that's incredible. And just seeing that kind of support come out, as for a project that I kind of spearheaded, that it was incredible, and it caught me off guard, honestly. And I was like Katie actually wrote up this speech that she wrote a speech of, like, while we were doing it to give at the end, and, like, I looked at it and I'm like, no, I can't even do that. Like, I can't read that right now because I'm going to break down. And so I'd have a friend read it, and so it was pretty awesome. So yeah.
It's definitely, like, inspirational to watch as well. But with Extra Life, Operation Supply Drop, is there any other charities that you help work on?
Yeah. We also work with Child's Play as well. So that's the sort of Penny Arcade started that one, and I think it's kind of, like, spawned out on its own. But so our 3 charities we support are Operation Supply Drop, Extra Life, and Child's Play. And yeah, I mean, Child's Play, like that's a Penny Arcade and Rooster Teeth have been like, you know, sort of hand in hand for a lot of years now. So we support them. We go to their silent auction they have up in Seattle every year. Like we send them stuff. We send them, you know, things to give away there. And then Extra Life is kind of cool because the money, we get to pick where the money goes. So like if you donate to me, the money you donate to me is going to go to Dell Children's Hospital here in Austin. And so at the end of it, we actually got to give Dell Children's Hospital a check for like, I think around $300,000. Whereas like, here you go, this is what we did for you. Like our team did this for you, and to see the direct impact of that is really, really awesome. And then Operation Supply Drop, that's important to us too because we have a lot of military who watch Red versus Blue and have been fans for years and years and years. So to give back to the people that serve us is you know, it's awesome. It makes total sense.
Gotcha. And all this craziness, how do you go wide from all this?
Sorry?
With all this like craziness going, how do you go wide from all this?
I've got two awesome cats and a really cute dog and an amazing wife, so it's kind of easy to relax. And I mean, honestly, I play video games for a living, so it's not the most stressful of jobs. I mean, it's pretty easy. I go home and watch TV, watch Game of Thrones, and then, you know, take a nap. So it's pretty good. So I mean, I try to go on vacation. I love Disney World. I love Universal. So I go on vacation at least once a year. But, you know, for the most part, just, you know, it's a good life. I've landed in a very, very good place, and I'm incredibly lucky to be where I am now.
With it, I mean, you play video games for a living. Do you ever get home and like pop on an Xbox and be like, not feeling it right now?
Well, I mean, for the longest time, I would feel guilty if I was playing games and not capturing the footage for it, because like, you know, there might be something that I would have filmed, I would have made a guide for it, and like, but now okay, I missed it because I captured it, or I got it at home when I wasn't recording. That's we've sort of gotten away from that, so now I can actually kind of relax and play games. And actually, it's fun because I'll sit there and I'll play something like Assassin's Creed, and my wife will sit with me and watch me play because she loves the story of it, and so that's kind of cool. It's a neat experience to get. So yeah.
All right, well, let's jump back to RTX.
Sure.
Kind of wrap it up with this one, but what would you say is your most awkward fan interaction you had so far?
Most awkward fan interaction? I don't know, man. Like, the fans have been really, really good this year, actually. Like, no one's been too crazy. Like, you get, like, you get fans that'll hover, which is kind of weird. Like, I'll be talking to someone, and, like, they never really make an attempt to approach you. They just kind of stand there and look at you. And, I mean, that doesn't happen often at all. But usually, like, if I see that, I'll kind of turn and be like, oh, hey, you know, would you like to have a photo or an autograph or something? And that'll usually get it. Like, because, like, some people, they just, you know, they don't know what to do in that situation. Like, oh, God, I want to say something. But at the same time, oh, God, I don't want to say anything. And so it's easier to kind of breach that, you know, and just go, I'm like, yeah, let's do this. And, like, I mean, honestly, these, you know, we have this amazing community, and they're here to see us. And so, like, I want to meet as many people as I can. So.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your time, Jack.
Absolutely, yeah, it's fun. Thank you.
All right. And this was Justin Stanley with Jack Pattillo, constantly calibrating, Achievement Hunter Rooster Teeth. And this is a sign-off.